Get ready to match the stars. Orson B., Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Pat Finley, Richard Dawson, and Joyce Bulifant as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rivers.
Thank you, Johnny Olson and friends. Thank you for joining us here. We're going to have a Jim Dandy time today because we got a bunch of weirdos up here.
Why is it always a Jim Dandy time? Why isn't it an Irving Dandy time?
It's an Irving Dandy time.
Jane
We're going to
Dandy time.
All right, what?
A Jane Dandy time.
A Jane Dandy time for the women's libbers, yeah. We're going to have a Jane Dandy time today. Would you like to have a Jane Dandy time?
I'd like to have a Jane anytime.
Yes. Okay. We're off and running. Let's say hello to our two players, Fred Davidson and Barbara Beebe. Hello there. How are you? Fred's a current champ. He's won one game, and he has $1,200 in his account. Or he hasn't got it yet, but it's his irrevocably. And we started this game last time we were together. Barbara had her first round question. Barbara Beebe here from Van Buren,
Arkansas.
Arkansas, as you will tell in a moment or so when you hear her say a full sentence. And she did very well with her first round question, which is unusual. She got 4. So you've got your work cut out for you, Fred. And we will go to work in a moment or so, but first this. We are ready to carry on, and I will push this button and reveal Fred's first round question everybody plays. Grandpa Jones said, she's being... not bad. It says we don't have a TV set, but Grandma thinks we do. She thinks she's watching TV when I sit her down in front of the blank.
That is the most lecherous grandfather that ever lived.
Read it again.
No. We don't have a TV set, but Grandma thinks we do. She thinks she's watching TV when I sit her down in front of the blank. Gotcha.
That's the same old guy, Gene.
What?
Went to the doctor at the age of 89, says, I'm losing my potency. The doctor says, when did you notice this? He says, last night and again this morning.
Well, put that in the slot there, then. And away we go. Fred Davidson. Grandma Joe, you don't want me to do all that. You want to give it to you straight? Yes. We don't have a TV set, but Grandma thinks we do. She thinks she's watching TV when I sit her down in front of the...
Oven?
You don't like that, I take it. All right, he says oven. Orson, he said oven. What do you say?
He said the wrong thing. It's the washing machine.
The washing machine. You know, because we got a little thing on the... Brett, what do you say?
I said the washing machine with the window.
The window washing machine. Washing with a little window in there so you can see the clothes moving around. The motion looks like a TV show.
Right.
Well, Charles?
Do your voice again.
Oh, no.
That voice.
He just likes to see the action there.
She thinks she's watching. She thinks she's watching TV. When I sit
Now, I got my answer because that kind of an accent, I don't know why, that kind of acting and everything, I just said outhouse.
Oh, dear.
That's funny.
Is he definitely signed for the nighttime version? All right. May we call on you, my dear?
Yes, I'm going to put a little class in this. Window.
Window. Fred Davis says, when I sit her down in front of the oven is the answer he is looking for.
No, she was watching the Florence Chadwick show in the washing machine.
In the washing machine. That's really an old joke, too, Fred. What do you say, Joyce?
I say he wanted to give her, bite her little earlobe, and then he said he was going to do that, and he left the room, and she said, "Where are you going?" He said, "I'm going to get my teeth."
So you can bite it
In front of the window.
in front of the window there.
She
Keep on
always
trucking.
gets points for guts, anyway.
Yes, right, indeed she does.
Get out of here.
So there's round one, 4-0 the score in favor of Barbara Beebe. From Van Buren, Arkansas, we go to round two and ask you to make a selection.
I'll go with B again.
B again. Now, only 2 people do this.
Nobody writes up here.
Right here.
Is that a blank?
Frick and frack.
Frick and Frack are the only 2 who play. Now, this is for your exclusive ears.
Yes.
The Undertaker said today the weirdest
I
guy...
can get you in the shot.
Oh, all right. Thanks a lot. Okay. Get my face then. The Undertaker said, today the weirdest guy walked into my funeral parlor. He wanted to rent a blank for the night. Weirdest guy walked in the funeral parlor, wanted to rent a blank for the night. Did you hear that? Okay, the 2 of them are finished. So we call on Barbara Beebe. Undertaker said, today the weirdest guy walked into my funeral parlor. He wanted to rent a blank for the night.
Coffin.
A coffin. That little old lady said coffin.
Did she really?
What do you say, my dear?
Well, since she said coffin, I'll say coffin.
Why not? Okay, Barbie, you're up to 5. Now, there are a number of good choices here. Coffin is one good choice. And what is your answer?
My guy was really weird.
They're really weird.
He wanted to rent a body.
A body.
Well, you know why?
Yeah.
It's
Why
because
would he
of
do that?
Old expression, over my
dead body. Yeah, of course. So, Barbara, you've got 5. When we come back from this commercial message, you're going to have to match 5 celebrities to stay in the game. However, you could win it, Fred, if you match all 6. We'll find out if that happens right after we find out about this. Yes, here we go. Fred, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Listen carefully now. This is very important to you, Fred. Everybody plays because he didn't match anybody in the first round. You all remember Tarzan and Jane, of course. Yes. You remember Tarzan and Jane?
Yes.
Well, Jane said... Jane said this. Last Saturday night, all the elephants got drunk. And they all started blanking like Tarzan. Jane said that last Saturday night, all the elephants got drunk. And they all started...
I thought you said elements.
Elephants.
Elements can't get drunk, can they, dear?
No, they can't.
They can rain and storm.
Elephants got drunk and started blanking like Tarzan. Put something on your card.
Dear, of course I was.
That's it. You've got the idea. All right.
Well, I have to explain mine.
Just put that thing in the gun.
You have to explain everything, Pat.
Yes.
All right, everybody ready? Ready, ready, ready. Here we go.
I'm ready.
Fred Davidson. Jane said last Saturday night all the elephants got drunk and they all started blanking like Tarzan.
Yelling, yodeling.
Yelling or yodeling or that Tarzan yell. Can you do the Tarzan yell?
Indeed, I can. I can even write it.
You can?
Yes, and I did.
You did. Okay. What do you say?
I say I sound exactly like Tarzan every time my children step out of line. I said shouting or braying!
All right, that's 2 for Fred. Charles. Did you hurt yourself, Charles?
If it was $9,000 worth of teeth, I don't want to look for them in the grass under the vines.
That's right. So the score is 5-3, Fred. And you've got 2 more to go to tie, 3 to win. Let's see if you capture these people.
Well, at the risk of repeating,
Okay.
I don't know how to spell it. I'm not as bright as Orson.
Okay.
That's the sound that Charles makes when he orders a drink in my bar in La Cienega.
Yeah. Tie score. All right. If we get one more Tarzan yell.
The mail just came. Rayburn.
Yes, all right.
Rayburn. Bulifant.
That's here we go. Joyce is up.
Yes,
They all
Joyce
started
is up.
blanking like Tarzan. He says yelling. Everybody else has said yelling. What do you say?
Not yelling. I said swinging. You know, like.
Swinging. Guess what? We got a tie here. We've got to go to a tiebreaker, so we'll wipe this slate clean, push the button here, reveal 2 tie-breaking questions, one for each. The one who scores the most will be the winner. Barbara, your choice.
Let's try A.
Gonna try A. All right. Dumb Dora was so dumb. When her neighbor invited her to play Go Fish, she didn't bring a deck of cards. Dumb Dora brought a blank. When her neighbor invited her to play Go Fish, she didn't bring a deck of cards. Dumb Dora brought a blank. You know the card game Go Fish? Do you understand? Barbara, you're looking at me as if you don't understand this question.
Barbara, you have to stay awake to play this game.
That's right.
You can't nod off when the question.
Are you all finished over there?
I'm just explaining mine.
Oh, all right. They're all finished over there. Now, Dumb Dora was so dumb. You've heard us do Dumb Dora questions. When her neighbor invited her to play Go Fish, she didn't bring a deck of cards, because Go Fish, you see, is a card game. Have you heard that?
Fish.
No. There is a card game called Go Fish. Have you ever heard of that? Your kids play it, don't they?
We play fish.
Fish?
If you want, we'll
This
play
is probably the same thing, Go Fish.
Like, do you have a red 7?
When her neighbor invited her to play Go Fish, she didn't bring a deck of cards. Dumb Dora brought a blank.
A fishing pole?
A fishing pole. She said a fishing pole.
Yes. I put that she brought a pail with $7.50 worth of night crawlers in it. Now she brought a hook and line and pole, etc.
Hook, line, pole, and everything. There's one match. Okay, Brett, you're up.
She was a little slow there, wasn't
Yes,
she?
she was a little slow, but I think she got the idea.
I think so. Because by golly, so did I.
Oh, that's 2 for you, Barbara. Charles.
Pole.
Pole. When her neighbor invited her to play Go Fish, she didn't bring a deck of cards. Dumb Dora brought a fishing pole, according to her. What do you say?
I say a hook, line, sinker, tackle.
Tackle.
You know,
well,
the whole
that's
thing.
fishing equipment. There's a pole. Right. Now we're up to Richard.
Well, in honor of Bobby Vinton, I wouldn't say pole. I said fishing rod.
Fishing rod. Right. Now, last time you were a dissenter. Are you this time?
No, I behaved myself. I said a pole.
You did. Okay. Now, Fred, it's all up to you.
That's tough.
Got to match them all here. She really had a good round there. The smart aleck hunter said, if the Lord had intended for elephants to charge, instead of giving them trunks, he'd have given them blanks.
I got it. See what I mean? He's looking over here again.
If the Lord had intended for elephants to charge, instead of giving them trunks, he'd have given them blanks.
If God had intended woman to do housework, she would have been born with a vacuum cleaner in her hand.
All the women livers and those who approve of that group applauded, and one male chauvinist pig booed. Would you stand up so that we can beat you about the head and shoulders with a stick? There he is over there. Yeah. Get out! All right, everybody ready? Here we go. Fred Davidson, are you ready?
I'm ready.
The smart aleck hunter said, if the Lord had intended for elephants to charge, instead of giving them trunks, he'd have given them blanks.
Horns?
I don't know.
We say farewell to
As we
Fred.
say to Fred Davidson. As the sun sinks down, what do you say?
My answer, too.
You got an answer?
Consolation prize is a weekend for 3 in Tarzana. If the good Lord had
intended for elephants to charge. He would have given them
credit cards.
Credit cards! Yeah, so Barbara's a credit card. What do you got there? What have you got? Batteries. Come on down, Barbara. We congratulate you, ask you to stand by here for a moment or so while we say goodbye to Fred Davidson. It was a pleasure meeting you, Fred.
It's been wonderful. They're all beautiful people.
You got $1,200, Fred. Congratulations to you. While we're spinning him off, we're going to spin this little message for you, so pay attention. How are you? Barbara Beebe. Barbara Beebe from Van Buren, Arkansas, a dry community. But you may change all that if you win a lot of money. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Barbara, we polled a recent studio audience and we got their best response to this. Out of blank. Now, the answer that audience gave most often is worth $500 to you if you match it. If you match the next one, you'll get $250. If you match the bottom one, you get $100. Now, 3 of the celebrities are permitted to help. Whom do you call on?
I'm going to try Brett.
You're going to try Brett?
How about out of order?
Out of order is one. Okay.
Charles?
Charles?
Out of this
No, I got 6 and I'm trying to choose.
Yes.
Don't push it on me like that. Out of town.
Out of town. Okay.
Pat?
Pat.
Out of work.
Out of work.
Oh.
So you got out of work, out of town, and out of order. Now, do you want one of those, or do you want to think up one of your own?
I think I'm going to try Brett on out of order.
Out of order is the one you're looking for? And you hope it's under the $500 number, don't you? But we'll begin down at the bottom, Barbara, if you don't mind, and reveal, if you would please, sir, the $100 response. Out of this world.
I had that too.
You had that too, and you rejected it. Well, the audience did not. Out of order is what we want. Is it under the $250 response? Out of order it is. Congratulations. Now you got the $250 more. You're up to $350. I ask you, what's under the big one? What? Out of gas. Well, all right, let's find out. Slide it, Earl, out of sight. That's not a bad one, is it? Out of sight. You won the $250. You're going to play for 10 times that amount now, or $2,500. Which one do you want to try to match exactly to collect that?
I think I'll just stick with Brett.
Brett.
Oh, God, love her little heart.
Here we go, Brett. You face me if you would, please. Brett, are you quite ready, my dear?
Yes, I hope so.
All right, here it is. Worth $2,500. Blank sign. S-I-G-N. Blank sign. All right, Brett has got her answer now. Barbara, we call on you. What would you put in that blank to match her blank sign?
How about a stop sign?
Stop sign. They like it. I hope Brett likes it, she says. All right, Brett, for $2,500, may we see your answer? Stop sign, as she says, will match you.
I feel terrible. Because, you know, she comes in that tacky little town where it don't sell anything. So I figured, what would they need a stop sign for?
You got $2,850. How about that? How do you feel?
Great.
Do you get a chance to see this program in Van Buren, Arkansas?
In Van Buren, Arkansas, you're kind of risque, though.
Really?
For what?
Well, it's a dry town. You know how it is.
Why they don't sell booze.
They look at everything with a jaundiced eye there, but what the heck?
Gene?
Listen, you're going to play another game now. You've got $2,850. Shall we meet your next challenger? Here comes Tommy Senger. Okay. Hello, Tommy. Now, we welcome you and ask you to tell us about yourself.
I'm a student at the University of North Dakota, and I'm majoring in marketing.
And what are you doing in Los Angeles?
I'm visiting some relatives.
Well, it's nice to have you here, Tommy.
Oh, thank you. It's great to be here.
What are you studying there in marketing?
Marketing. Yes.
That's an interesting field. We welcome you. Wish you the best of luck. We
Thank
can't
you.
start this instant. We've got to do a little business. This is the nature of the business we have in mind for you. Well, our time is up. Tommy, I'm sorry to put you in cold storage right after you
That's
got here,
okay.
but you're going to have to come back next time if
I
you
sure
would,
will.
please. All right. We'll look forward to seeing you two, ladies. And you too.
Did you know that when the match game comes on in Van Buren, Arkansas, they put the TV set in a brown bag?
I didn't know that, but why not?
In a sack?
Might be interesting to do it that way. Listen, we hope you'll join us next time when there'll be more fun and hilarity here on Match Game 75. Gene Rayburn, goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 75. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.